until I finish disarming the bomb.
That's it. Work your way to me. You did some damage the first time we met. I'm looking forward to paying you back.
Detective, you arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below.
Cool.
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast. Tick-tock, Detective, tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Yes, because game physics.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes? Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours. Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Now pay attention, Detective. Go left. Dark Knight, you're not failing properly. At least try and head the correct way. You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they can...
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
I am. Thank you for noticing.
One down.
Well done to sinking your claws into too many more.
Physics.
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat. Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come.
If anything, they're gonna go to Arkham Asylum. That's where I was actually defeated.
Trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, detective. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
It's not that hard, Enigma.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Well done, detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the will my head explode game again.
Do you think he's smart enough?
You better be right, Batman.
Of course I am. I'm Batman.
Head still attached? Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
Congratulations! You've achieved the very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Not stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Batman, there's a big, mysterious green door.
Yes, yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage. Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been... Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks, come on.
Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Speaking of which,
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading feng shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant? To have freed myself from...
Wanna help?
Ill-educated muscle detective. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
let's get that upgrade.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
I can't remember if this is the room that screws me over.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore.
Yes, you are.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. Ceiling applied 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop? Very good, Dark Knight! Again! Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrapped. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure. You know, I think the wheels on that thing might actually be as thick as your skull. Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting in for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. I can see it, Detective. You're miscalculating corners, swerving through straights. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure.
Oh, come on.
Careful, Detective. I'd like the car to be working when I'm done. Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next
Oh, good. The fun. And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You've proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
I'm allergic to bananas, Riddler. I take great offense to that. I'm gonna sue Rocksteady for this writing.
This must be the entrance, but I need to secure the area first.
Yeah, this is probably not gonna happen.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. This isn't rocket science.
It partially is because it's impossible. If I could just get higher, then this would maybe work. But I can't, so.
Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities. Knight, don't force me to eject you from the chamber.
Eject you from the chamber.
If there was a way to skip these two, then this could totally be possible. up like that. Okay, get it, game. I don't want to do that. things considered, this should be fine, but I still don't like it. Somewhat close. If only that actually worked. If only I could get the line launcher out. test something to see if doing the line launcher would even work here. This isn't going to count. I'm going to reset if it does work. theoretically, if you could activate the line launcher after dropping off the chain, you could technically get there. So this all kind of just depends on whether or not I want to consider quickly going off the chain is a glide. Crap.
Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one.
You're telling me.
Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science.
Yes, it is, Riddler. Jeez. I really don't know if I should consider this or not. Because it feels so wrong. Really, if I could just get slightly higher on the Batmobile, I could probably line launch and then jump on. Like, if I could get slightly higher than where I can get right now, I could probably make it. But I just can't.
Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities.
Oh, maybe.
Come now, Dark Knight. Don't force me to eject you from the chamber.
No, I don't think that's any higher. climb it. No friggin' way. Please let this be high enough. This might not be high enough. This might not be high enough. I don't think this is high enough. This is literally the highest that it can get. Look at how close it is. Look at this. That should count. This is the highest that it can get. I don't think I can flip it anywhere else. And even if I could, I don't think that would be anywhere near high enough. Even if I could get on one of these ledges, I don't think it would be high enough. Well, the only way through this quest is to... only way to continue Riddler is to beat this rune, so... I'm just gonna do it this way, and if people hate me for doing it, then... well, I just won't count it. Okay.
Very good, Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I thought I'd put those abilities to the test. En route to the next one?
Thanks. But, you know, I'd rather just not find my way over there.
flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel. To popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise.
Let's see what I have to get through. I don't think it is.
Creatures known to prey on bats include hawks, owls, some spiders, falcons, and oh yes, of course, me.
I know if you fail enough, you open the thing, so may as well just keep failing.
It must feel wonderful, Detective, floating majestically over a city filled with your minute inferiors. Much like being me.
Come on, Edward. Use it.
How does that cape work? Shape memory fibers? Some sort of collapsible harness? An arrogant insistence that the laws of gravity do not apply to you?
When did that happen? Aha. Yes, I do give up.
We'll keep this between us.
Keep this between us.
Let's see. Should
Poor, humiliated bat. Not even as competent as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. But thanks to my generosity, your next key awaits.
I can't leave now. I have to help Selina choose the right key.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Which cabinet, kitty cat?
Okay.
this one.
Time to possibly maybe die.
Go ahead and critique me in the comments if you think that that one's bad. Not the key, the...
Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Cool. also hate you, Enigma.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Last time I did this room, it bugged out.
Greetings to my costumed contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Move over, would you?
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Don't shove.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Well, you bet. Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities. That came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line. Detective, I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
That's one way of putting it.
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too. not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect.
Because you suck.
Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home?
This could be a predicament. Let me try this. It's probably going to be incredibly stupid, but it's worth trying anyway.
Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose.
Why did you get back in? Why did you get back in, Batman? Okay, well, I'm gonna try this really quick. Because I don't want it to go like that. Did give me an idea. Wait a minute, actually. Oh my god, that was so close. This could work. This could work. Do I? Oh my god. Oh my god, that almost worked.
Riddle me this. What's dead? You!
That killed me. I'm impressed.
Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down.
Skip through it already.
The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, detective. What do bats do when they're at home?
At this point, having the Batmobile down there is useless, so... Just try this. That worked. Just saying, game that worked.
Don't leave me hanging, detective. The answer is right above your nose. Your nose.
Look at how close that was. Just game. That's like easier. Come on. Oh my god.
That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth.
Don't tell me I have to start over. Don't tell me I have to start over.
Your death was inevitable, I'm afraid. A statistical certainty.
Don't have me start over. Don't have me start over. I have not started Asriel, have I? I really should. Okay, thank God.
I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
This might actually work. That was something. Why does it have to just stop every time I touch the water? Why does it do that? Try to get back in there.
I don't think you'll be solving this one.
Shut up. Just load fast-ish.
Detective, do you have a death wish? Is it merely incompetence at carrying out said inclination that has kept you alive so long?
This should not have worked at all. So much for that plan. Why did it go so late?
Your death was inevitable, I'm afraid. A statistical certainty.
Thanks. Telling me about the level up game. It's every time.
I don't think you'll be solving this one. did it!
reset
I
me to
actually did it!
where I was
I mean,
without having to
of
do
course
this.
I did. Good. As expected.
Look at how close that is. I should be climbing up. Okay. It had potential. Then I lost it. Look at that. I was in there.
I don't think you'll be solving this one.
What?
No, detective. You must avoid the rotating, spiky blades of death.
Am I back in? Freaking Batmobile. God. This game is just trying to infuriate me at this point. Why did you?
I did it! I actually did it! I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
This should absolutely work. Yes! Oh my god, thank you.
Another switch? Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends?
Why are you standing? Stop.
You know what? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there!
I can't do that while I'm standing here.
Right you are, Batman. Why did I do that?
smiling, Detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections.
Perfect.
This is why my projections were off. I failed to consider both your incompetence and your stupidity as two distinct variables. Apologies, Detective. I will recalculate post-haste.
In this case, I actually agree with the idiocy part.
This. What's dead? You!
I've been playing Riddler's games for over an hour now.
You to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there.
Just didn't have to move this, I could almost certainly do great. I have a very stupid idea, but I think it could work. I just really have to hope that it will go on the first try.
barely keeping up to the precise degree my equation predict.
Let's take them out.
Careful on your way out.
Okay, well, I can blind him, so it's all fine and dandy.
That was part of the plan too, Batman. Part of the plan. Go get your key.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old.
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat?
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
But that would be cheating, Eddie. You don't want to cheat, do you?
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
I am very proud of that one. Holy crap.
I have always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities, marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swoon. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
The gap in the wall? I could reach it with a pounce.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
on this side.
Okay, done over here.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot.
There's plenty here. Take your pick. Hang in there. Now!
Fine. The key. Take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
A good choice, I must say.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely
almost
your mess.
surprising
I appreciate
that
you cleaning it up.
Riddler doesn't hear
Just be
that.
careful.
That's quite nice of you, Slade. Thank you.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph, so I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course, a symbol of your failure.
No.
My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Toodleberg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. To clarify, Detective, this bit is not the surprise. What? Impossible! That cannot be! You could have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I've got the equations right here. I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now. Controlling mechanism. You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will.
How did that kill me?
Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is it. It has to be. Oh, dear. That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Okay, almost there.
Ready to die, my dear?
And here we go. Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final Riddle Room. Riddle Room.
Which is the easiest out of all of them, I must say.
Do you have a photographic memory, Detective? Because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, Detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course. Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
This is it. One last hoop to jump through. Then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid-15th century torture devices.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
Congratulations! Now let's cut to the best part.
Selina, watch out! Get ready!
We should have, like, electrocuted this grate so that we couldn't climb out here and just avoid everything.
Damn him! How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Ah, beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings. You will not win this!
This is the easiest one of your riddles, Riddler. Seriously. Okay, switch back to Batman when I'm safe.
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself.
No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark.
I remember this.
Oh, detective. 90% of my riddles are left unsolved. Why, I almost envy you when I think of what a pleasure it'll be to sample from the intellectual smorgasbord ahead. And then I remember you are an idiot.
You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, handsome, what are we waiting for?
It's time to beat up Eddie.
So is it just Central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
Why that run? I didn't press A. Really should have knocked the wind out of her.
Cheater! You fraud! You chancy, bumbling amateur! Look what you have reduced me to, Batman! If you cannot simply bow down when confronted with your obvious superior, then I will stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you... I designed this to perfectly defend myself against your violent excesses, so please understand, Dark Knight. This is an intellectual victory above all.
Why did you go there?
Come on!
Thank you, Batman, for teaching me the effectiveness of... Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl.
Yeah, I really don't want to finish Riddler's missions, but I'm obligated to.
Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How should we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Should have
Tonight's
taken
not
it,
over
Bruce.
yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.